Y'all, this hair is getting bigger by the minute, but I love it. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Marissa Monique. We're continuing to talk about all things planty, and I have another tip for my new plant moms and dads entering this lovely space of plant parenthood. The thing I want to talk about today is, and look at me, I'm like already playing with my plant. Anyway, is the fact that when you first bring a plant home, you should quarantine it. It should not hang out with your other plants. When a plant comes from another store, we don't know what's in the soil. We don't know what's on the leaves. We don't know how it's been treated. We don't know if it had a rough ride over to wherever we bought it. We don't know what was happening in the other person's house that we got it from. We don't know. We don't know if it has any kind of infestation of any type. So when you see this plant, as beautiful as it is, you cannot set it right next to your other plants, or not even in the same room if you can help it. So a lot of times I keep my new plants in my kitchen. I don't have a ton of plants in my kitchen, but I normally set them like on top of the fridge, or just on my little cabinet workspace, my little rolling island or something, and I leave it there for up to a month. I know that takes a lot of self-control, guys. It does, but it is very necessary. I have definitely brought home a plant or two and caused problems with some other plants simply because I put it next to my great, thriving, healthy plants, and then all of them had bugs, or all of them had something going on. So you don't want to do that. A lot of the pests that are on plants are very sneaky. They're very elusive. They're very tiny. They look like, a lot of things look like dust, especially like mealybugs and I think thrips and stuff like that. They don't really look like anything. And so you're like, oh, and some plants come with gnats, all of those things can cause an infestation in your whole plant collection. Sometimes you buy a sick plant and it's very clear that that's what's going on within a few days. I had a friend who just told me that she had a plant that was drooping really bad and like had kind of a couple of sick leaves or whatever, and I said, take it back, and she was like, no, I'm gonna power through it, blah blah blah. Well, anyway, we followed up like a month or two later. She's like, dang, I should have taken that plant back, it's not doing very well. Yeah, because sometimes the stores don't have all healthy plants, nor do they claim to. Believe it or not, if you take a plant back, a lot of plant stores will take your plant back and give you credit for another plant that you can pick out right then and there. So that's always, just keep your receipt, that's always a good thing, just in case something does go wrong. But I just encourage you to quarantine your new plant from your other plants. And then after you feel like, hey, it's acclimated to the environment and it doesn't seem to present any issues, then you can move it or style it into your plant collection as you like.